Hello guys, I am Rajnikant and today's video we're gonna discuss different ways to iterate a map, right? So what are the all possibilities ways are there to iterate a map, right? So if you have not subscribed my channel yet, please do subscribe it immediately and hit the bell icon to get all the notifications, right? So ultimately you will be get benefited out of it. So let's begin it quickly. Let me explain you what exactly this map is, then uh, how we can iterate we're gonna see, right? So so map is a data structure which will store elements as a key value pair. So suppose for example here this is a map and here we can store as a key value pair format, right? Suppose here three elements you want to store. So one, two, three, right? So maybe here some name Rajni, here some John, and here some Sai, right? So it will store elements as a entries, right? As a key value pair. So here key is one, value is Rajni, key is two, value is John, right? So if this key value pair is known as one entry, right? This key value pair is known as one entry, right? So we need to iterate a map, right? Iterate a map means we need to traverse, right? So how, so what is your requirement first? So what do you want from that map? Either you want only values, do you want only values? So if you want only values, you want to iterate that map for getting those values, right? So what are those values? One, two, three, right? So suppose you want only keys. Okay, sorry, my bad. Here, not values, it should be keys, no? My bad. No worries, we'll write it here. So you want to iterate via keys, right? You want those keys. So here, key is one, two, three. Okay, suppose you got a requirement, you want to iterate throw values, you want those values only, you doesn't care about those keys, you don't want those keys, you want whatever those values are there in that map. So based on that value, right? So here Rajni, what else we do have, John and Sai, right? Those are the values you want, right? So based on that key you want to iterate, based on that value you want to iterate. Another one, you want both keys and values, right? So both keys and values, what do you call that one? As a entry, right? That entry. So you want both key and values, both key and values, right? Or you want entries, right? So these are the things how, what do you want, so that based on that you need to iterate that one, right? If you want only keys, there is a different way to iterate. If you want only values, there is a different way to iterate. If you want both keys and values, there is a different way to iterate one, right? So here prerequisite is, you at least you should know that how to iterate a set, then only you will be able to understand, right? So let's see how to iterate that map with keys, right? You want those keys, I want those keys, then how I need to iterate that one, right? So for example, let's see, this is a map. So here map, let me erase, here map equal to new hash map, new hash map. Okay, right? So in that map we have added these three elements. Suppose one Rajni, two John, three Sai, we have added. So suppose we have added, right? So now you want to iterate only keys. So how you will do, right? So how you will do, on the map one method is there, map dot KeySet, right? Map dot KeySet is there, right? So what exactly this map dot KeySet will do, this map dot KeySet is there, right? So this will return a set. Suppose maybe this is a set, it will return a set, right? In that set those keys will be there. Suppose here one, if you see this is that map, so here 1, 2 and 3 will be there, right? This is we got a set. Okay, now after map.keyset we have that set. So now we know how to iterate a set. So how to iterate a set? So option 1, you can use for each loop, you can use for each loop. Option 2, you can use iterator, right? And option 3, you can do Java 8 for each, Java 8 for each, right? So this is for key set, I mean for keys, right? We'll see that example, so no need to worry, we'll see those examples. Now let's move to next one on values, how we'll do, right? So exactly like this we do have a method is there, map dot values, right? Map dot values. So what it will return, it will return a collection, right? So exactly like the same way how we can iterate that one, either we can go for each loop, for each loop, or we can go for iterator, we can go for iterator, or else we can go for Java 8 for each. Okay, so this is using values, how we'll iterate those values, right? Now let's see how we'll iterate those keys and values, both key and values, right? So for that one method is there, map dot entry set, right? This entry set, so what exactly it will return, it will return a set of entries. So if you see here, this is suppose that a set, it will return a set, no? So set, so here we'll have a separate entry object where key will be there, value will be there, key will be there, value will be there, key will be there, value will be there, right? So this is one entry, right? This is one entry. So here entry objects will be there, right? This is a set. So now again same thing, how we'll do, either you can use for each loop, or else we can use iterator, or we can use Java 8 for each. Okay, so this is the entire thing we'll see, and separately this whatever this all I explained we're gonna see in that coding, right? So let's begin. So already I have done something, let me clear entire thing, control S, right? So let's first create a map, let me quickly create a map of integer string, then here map excuse me, Control Shift O, it's a map equal to new HashMap. Okay, it's a generic, it's not required. It's a diamond operator, no. Control Shift O. Now let's put some elements. Map.put method is there. So here we'll put 1. Then in that value, let me take my name, RHANI KNTA. Then let's copy this one and we'll add more elements here. Let's take 4 elements, not more than that. 2, then 3, then 4. Okay, so here let's take some name John, let's take some Sai, let's take this one as a Venkat. Okay, now let's see how we'll iterate to get keys, right? So how we'll do that one? So for each loop, first we'll see for each loop, right? So map dot, what is that? KeySet, right? One method is there, KeySet. So you can see here, if I'll go to documentation, you will see KeySet will return a set, right? It will return a set. Let me move back. Let's store this one is a set. What we'll get? We are getting those keys, right? What is that key type? It's an integer type. So let's take in that integer, and here let's take this one a keys. Control Shift O. It's imported all those stuffs. Now we got that set, right? So how will iterate? Let's first using for each loop, for and integer integer, and here key and colon, then here we can put as a keys, no. Then let's do a println statement to check whether those keys we are getting or not, right? System dot out dot println, or print whatever you want. No, let's do println. Okay, here I'm putting key. Let's execute this program and we'll see we are getting those elements, no. So we'll get those keys, right? So you can see 1 2 3 4 we are getting, right? So Control S. This is one way. Now let's see another way using iterator. So how we'll do that one? So let me control this one. I have commented those thing, right? So we have already set is there. So on this set we can call dot iterator. Sorry, I am taking this iterator, no, iterator. So what it will return? An iterator object it will return, right? Iterator, iterator of integer, integer itr equal to, let's do import. Control Shift O. Here you can see java.util.iterator. Let me import that one. Okay, we imported. Now let's iterate this one using iterator. So while iterator dot has next, say has next, then here we'll get the next element and we'll print it out, right? So here system dot out dot print, here I'll do print println, right? Println, and let me print itr dot next, right? Itr dot next. So let's run this or execute this program and we'll see whether we are getting those keys or not, right? So run as Java application. Yes, we are getting 1 2 3 4. You can see we are getting those elements, right? So here another way is there also, you can do that way if you want only those keys. So let me uh this one, comment this one, and okay, this one also, this line also I need to comment. Okay, I have commented. Now we have set, right? So how we'll iterate that set? In Java 8 we have for each loop, no? Keys dot, not for each loop, for each is there. Keys dot for each. So what it will take? It will take, and a consumer it will take. In consumer it will take, right? So let's pass a lambda expression. We'll get those keys, no? So system dot out dot println, and let's put key, right? So let's run this one, and again we'll see run a Java application. 1 2 3 4, those keys we are getting, right? So on this set we are calling for each method, and we are passing in lambda, right? And we are printing that value. This is also another way you can iterate keys, right? So you can do like this also. You can pass a method reference as well. Here no need anything, it's a method reference. So we can do like this as well. Let me run it again. Java application, right? 1 2 3 4 we are getting, right? So hope you got it. Now let's move to next one, how to get those values. So how we can iterate that map such that we can get those values, right? So let me comment this section, how to get those values, right? Map dot values, one method is there, values, right? So you can see it will return collection of string, right? It will return a collection of string. Map dot values, let me take that method, and how we can do that one, how we'll iterate that one here. Let me directly take in that for each loop. For here values will get, right? So values is what type? String type. So here we'll take string value colon, and this map dot values will take and put it here. Okay, here we go. Now here what we can do, we'll do print statement system dot out dot println, and this value we want to print. Here we go. Now let's execute this one, and we'll gonna see whether that output is coming or not, right? So yes, you can see here Rajnikant, John, Sai and Venkat is coming or printing in that console, right? So this is a way you can iterate that map to get values, right? So let's see another way how we can do. Another way is that you can use uh, what we can do, iterator, using iterator, right? So let me comment this one, and let's do a iterator. Map dot values will get a collection. On top of that one, let me call iterator method, right? So this method will return a iterator. So what type of iterator is a string, you know? This is a value, it should be a string. Control Shift O, so that will import that from util package. We have done, right? Now let's iterate that one using while itr dot has next, and let's do system. Here I am putting some system dot out dot println, but actual some different logics will be there in project. System dot out dot println println, and here we'll do itr dot next, right? Itr dot next. Here we go. Let's run it again or execute this program, and we'll see that outcome in that console. Yes, we got it. Rajnikant, John, Sai and Venkat is coming, right? So using iterator also you can get those values, right? So this is a way. So another way is there. So another way is there using Java 8's for each. Let me comment this section. So we'll take this map.values. Okay. So map.values. Here we'll get that collection. On top of that one, we'll do a for each. So what exactly this is taking? It's taking a consumer. So it is a value. Let me give here a lambda expression, and here system dot out dot print ln. Okay, so here we are passing this value, and let's see now. Let me execute this program and we're gonna see. Yes, we are getting here. You can see in that console those values are coming, right? So we see we got all those permutation and combination for keys and values, right? Now let's see that entry, that entire entry I want, this one and key and value things I want, both the things I want, then how we'll do that one, right? So first way, we'll use map dot entry set, right? So entry set is a method which will return a set of entries. If you see here, it will return a set of entries. Entry it will return. This is Java doc. Let me move back. So if you see in the description also, we'll get a set of entries, key value. One entry is known as a key value. One entry, key value, right? So we'll get those entries. Let me store that one into set of, and here let's take entries, entries. Typo error here. Entry control shift O, map entry. Okay, sorted it down. Now we got that set, right? So next thing, how to iterate that set. Let's do a for each loop for, and here we'll take this entry. Let's keep it here, entry, and here we go. Sorry, right? So here from this entry, this is a set, right? From this set, we'll get one entry object. We'll get one entry object from here, and let's print that one, right? On this entry object, get key is one method is there, get value is another method is there, which will return both keys and values, right? So let me do a printout statement, system dot out dot println, and here we can do key plus some formatting and appending those values. Entry dot get key plus, will do some formatting, value, and here we'll do some formatting. What is that? Entry, no, entry dot get value, and again here we'll do some formatting. Control S. Okay, here we go. Now let's run this one. Let me execute as a Java application. You can see key and value. We are getting key as a 1, value as a Rajnikant, key as a 2, and value as a John, right? So this is one way of iterating using for each loop. Let's see the next one, right? So what is the next one? It's a iterator, by using iterator. Oops. Okay. So entries, iterator, iterator. What type of iterator will get? Integer, integer, and string. Okay, here iterator equal to this set dot iterator, right? This method will return the iterator object. Let me import that statement. Okay, now we got that iterator. Why it is crying? Oops, this is will get entry, right? My bad. It's my bad. Sorry for that one. Okay, this iterator will be entry type, right? So this iterator we got. Now let's do while iterator, sorry, iterator dot has next. Then let's get that iterator, sorry, get that entry, right? Dot get, sorry, what is that one? Next, I think. Next. So what we'll get one entry, no? So entry entry equal to this one. Right now, let's print this one using this system dot out dot println. I have copied that statement here, right? So here, what I am doing here, this is a map.entrySet will return a set. Then on top of this set, I am calling a iterator method. So this iterator method will return a iterator, which is of entry. And on this iterator, I am iterating using this while loop. Iterator dot has next. If the next element is there, we are getting the next element. The next element is what? An entry type, right? Entry object, and on this object I'm getting the key and getting the value. Now let's run or execute this one and we're gonna see Java application. You can see, right, we are getting those keys and values. This is another way using iterator. So now let's see a different way. Control Z. Okay, I have commented this section. Now let's see another way how we can do this one. Okay, this one also I need to comment. So I have a set, right? On this set I can call for each. This is Java 8.1 for each, and it will take what it is taking. It's a consumer, it will take, right? So here we'll get those entries. So here we'll get entry, and let's print that statement. Let me copy this print statement, the same thing, and let's do it here, right? So we have done. So here what we are doing on this set, we are calling this for each loop and we are passing a lambda expression, right? Here in the lambda expression, here the entry will be there, and on this entry object we are calling get key and get value. Let me execute this one and we're gonna see what is the output, whether we are getting or not. Perfect, we are getting key as a 1 and value as Rajnikant, and all those two are getting, right? So this is another way we need to do that one. So entries we have, so the entire thing we have covered using how to iterate that map to get those keys, how to iterate that map to get those values, how to iterate that map to get both keys and values at a time, right? So this is all about that how we can iterate a map, that one, right? So let's see another way. I mean, generally we are using, mostly we are using this one. So nothing is required. Control Z. Let me comment this one. So in Java 8, directly on this map, you can call map.forEach, right? So here in forEach, it will take a by consumer, right? So it will take a by consumer. So by consumer, you can see it's a key and value, both will need to pass, right? So here we'll get key and value. Key is a lambda, key and value, and here we can do those system.out.println. Let me copy from somewhere. Okay, let's copy this one and let me print it here, and not entry directly key and value. Okay, here key will be there and here value will be there. Let's remove this one. Okay, sorry. So what we are doing here, still it's crying. Why it's crying? Okay, here we have concatenation, we have missed, right? Yes. So what exactly are here we are doing? So in Java 8, one for each is there, method is there. So you can call on top of map, right? Map dot for each method, and this for each will take a by consumer. So here we are passing in lambda where we'll get key and value both. And here I am printing those key and values, right? So now let's execute this program and we're gonna see whether we are getting correct or not. Right? Perfect. We are getting key as a 1, value as a Rajnikant, key as a 2, and value as a John, and all those stuffs, right? So these are the entire ways how you can iterate a map using key, iterate to get keys, iterate to get values, or iterate to get both keys and values, right? So hope this video will be helpful to people. So if this video is helpful, please do like, share, and comment, and don't forget to subscribe my channel. Thank you for watching.